Hey everybody, about to one of Scarls. My videos on files while tuning in. If you guys want to hear some tips about surviving YouTube, please stay tuned. All right, everybody. So I have some tips on surviving YouTube. Now this is part dos because I did a part one. I didn't name it part one, but I did a get ready with me. I'll put in the iCard above and I'll put in the description bar below when I talked about some things that you need to know while you're on YouTube. And there are some people that may need this, or they probably need some type of tips or some type of guidance to help them get through whatever hump or whatever obstacle that'll probably just help them, or some encouragement from YouTuber to YouTuber, content creator to content creator, and just to know that there is some hope, especially if you are out there pushing out content that is useful for others later on down the line. All right. So basically, okay, we're going to get into the real nitty gritty. So you guys know how I do. So this is basically like a real talk survival guide, okay, because I'm about to go in. All right. Okay, so basically you need that balance, okay? If you don't have that balance, you're going to be uneven, of course. So we do all have a life outside of YouTube, personal life, and then YouTube does take up some of your time, especially if you are a full-time YouTuber, part-time YouTuber, or, you know, you're just on here and there. Even though, especially with the editing and everything else that you have to do, anything that's pertaining to your channel that's relevant or that is helping your channel grow, or whatever the case is, whatever that you're doing that's great or positive for your channel, takes a lot of work, okay? And once you put all of that work into it, you get exhausted, especially when you have a real full-time job or a part-time job outside of YouTube. So it can kind of get a little hectic and a little tedious and maybe cumbersome and things of that sort. So you have to find that balance. So come up with a schedule, if you will, or come up with something that will help you with YouTube. So with me, I try to record on days that I'm off, because I know that I'm off, so I'm going to record because I have the time. If I don't have the time, then I just will have to wait until I have some type of time. Try not to squeeze time, because you don't want to rush a video, especially if it's a video that you want people to really value. So you want to make sure that you are giving the best quality that you can, you know, because this channel, your platform, is a reflection of you. Just remember that, because a lot of people can get it twisted or whatever the case is, because how you act on this platform carries on. You know, when you delete a video, it's still there. Okay, just because you delete it doesn't mean it's not there. YouTube has certain archives probably, and so just make sure that you conduct yourself as such on a professional level. And when you want to be on a professional level, make sure that you are. Don't talk about it, be the action, okay? Because a lot of people on YouTube do a lot of talking, but they don't do what they say they're going to do. Practice what you preach, basically. So if you want to be original, if you want to be a real person, you know, stand on what you believe in and what you're doing on your channel, and don't sway for other people. Ignore the haters, okay? That's another tip. It's a little hard when you're on YouTube, because you have the World Wide Web that's looking at you. And it's hard to come out here. It is not easy. Even though I'm uploading a video, I'm still talking to you guys and I'm presenting the video out to you guys. But I can easily make the video because I'm basically talking to a camera, but I'm talking to you technically, or whatever. So I digress. So yeah, so basically, ignoring the haters, you have to have the tough skin. And I know this sounds cliche. I know a lot of people say this or whatever the case is, but you have to have that tough skin, and you have to bear all the things that people will throw at you. People will come with the nasty comments. People will come with derogatory comments, and people will come with the hating, meaning people that will come to your channel. Some people will try to do videos on you, or whatever the case is. You have a lot of people out there that have a twisted type of thinking. Okay, so you have to think of that. There is all types of personality on this platform. So whomever you come across, you have to be sure, or make sure, that you are compatible, or you know, are able to connect with that person. If not, you can easily exit stage left. So you have to make sure with the haters, you know, people are always going to hate. You know, that's their job. Haters are basically your motivators, and turn it into that. You know, you get one dislike, you get 2, 3, 4, 5 dislike. Who cares? They watched the video. They gave you a view. If you're getting paid, you got a little coin off of it. Okay, so every little view will add up to bigger views. So always think of that. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes, yes, it can get to you, because it gets to me sometimes. But at the end of the day, you don't see it, and I don't come on here barking and getting upset and mad because I'm like somebody's hating on me. Thank you for the thank you for liking, no, thank you for viewing me. You see what I'm saying? You still clicked on here to watch me, to see what I am doing. Okay, you didn't have to do that. You could basically kept scrolling away or unsubscribe or whatever you do. You don't have to watch something that I'm not holding nobody here to watch me. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't want to watch something, you unsubscribe, you click, the X, and keep it moving. That's all you do. That's what I do. If I don't have time, if I don't want to watch you, I just don't watch you. I'm not gonna give you the view because I really don't care what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Especially if I got away from you. You see what I'm saying? So the haters are always going to be there. You can't erase them completely because that's their job. What else are they going to do? You see what I'm saying? They're probably hating me because you have a channel, hating me because you have more views than them, hating me because of the quality of their video. Maybe their video quality is not good. Maybe yours is better than theirs. Maybe you have better content. Maybe you have more personality than them. Whatever the case is, somebody is always going to hate on something or be jealous or envious of you or whatever the case is. And that's throughout life. So you have to make sure that you have that tough barrier of skin, because if you can't take that, then you probably need to get off YouTube. I'm sorry, but we have to keep it real, okay? But to survive it, just basically keep on, walk on. CC Peniston, okay? Just go, walk on. Just keep on and be quiet and be silent. Sometimes you can address your haters. That's fine, because I've done it plenty of times, but I did it in a classic way. When I address somebody or have to address somebody, I will address it in a way as such as I will still continue to keep my composure and be a lady at the same time while I'm, basically reading the person. Okay, it's as simple as that. You see what I'm saying? And if you want to leave a comment or do a video response, whatever, well, no video response, I don't have that no more, but do a video on it, you can. I done turned certain comments into a video. They basically gave me a video to do, which was constructive criticism, and I turned it into a video. So your haters can definitely help you with your content. You see what I'm saying? And then you can make it, especially if it's content that is quality to your channel and that goes with your channel. You see what I'm saying? If that's what it's a part of, and we all go through some type of criticism, whether it's good or whether it's bad. So I was able to turn that into a video, which was awesome. I showed the comment and everything. I have the video down below, so you can definitely go check it out. But I've been on here since 2012, so I'm basically still surviving. Okay, yeah. All right, don't let me see, don't get discouraged because of views. Okay, you have the views or whatever the case is. There are going to be people that is on here before you that might go higher than you. They might have more views than you and things of that sort. Don't look at the numbers. If you're very passionate about your channel, if you're very optimistic and this is what you want to do, you're gung-ho about it, and you want to get that exposure and go further, like this will be your stepping stone, and you could do other things, from learning, certain things from YouTube. You want to make sure that you have that, encouragement, especially with others. And that comes along with, even if you have your peers, people that you are here with and things of that sort that help you with the encouragement and the inspiration, because you will have some people that are not about that. So I would say when you're on here, and I talked about this in the first survival, make sure that you have people that surround you, that will help you, be good for your channel. I have a lot of people that surrounds me that is very encouraging and inspiring, towards, the channel or the content that I put, on this channel, So I surround myself around people that are positive and that's not negative Nancy's, because if you do have those type of negative Nancy's, kick them to the curb. Okay, you don't need them. Okay, at the end of the day, you are your own person. You are original. If you have somebody that's negative Nancy and blah, blah, blah in your ear and always saying something and always have some negative type deals going on or whatever the case is, or looking like they think they better than you, that's when you cut the ties. It's easy. I've done it. Simple as that. Whatever the case is. People hate it, but hey, it is what it is. Case rah. Don't let anyone run you off your platform. Please, if you're going to get off YouTube, make it because you made it your decision. Don't let Sally, Jack, and Jane run you off of YouTube, because that's not up to their decision. You are the one, the one that is going to make the decision for you to get off YouTube. Don't let a situation or let anybody or anything deter you from what you want to put out for people to learn, or whatever the case is, okay? So if you want to get off YouTube, make sure it's because you want to get off, not because Sally, Jack, and Jane says so. Ignore those people, and a lot of people need to do that. That's another thing to survive here on YouTube. Ignore the haters, ignore the negative Nancys, ignore all those people, because at the end of the day, they're not helping you out, because they are being haters and being jealous and things of that sort. So you ignore them. Ignoring them does not mean that you are, weak, or being silent doesn't mean you're weak. No, it's just because that you just don't have the time. Because I don't be having the time. We do fall into the drama sometimes. Yes, you can't get away from that. Of course, I talk about this. Yes, I touch on this from time to time. It can happen, but it's one thing that you just dip in there for a little bit, and it's one thing that you just dip in there and you stay in there and you basically drown. You don't want to drown in drama, okay? You basically want to come up for air and get out, and eventually, make it out alive. You see what I'm saying? But some people, they can't. It's too hard, because they always have to put their nose in a whole bunch of things. So make sure that you know what your niche is and know what you're here for on YouTube, and the people that you surround yourself around. You see what I'm saying? You want the people that you have around you to be what you like. Don't tolerate nobody. No, you're not going to be sitting here, I'm tolerating you. Oh, well, I like so-and-so, but no. It's either I like you or I don't. You see what I'm saying? It's either I like you or I don't. All right. Sometimes, you looking at certain people, you have a certain vibe or whatever the case is, some people you just can't really connect with. Okay. So don't let anyone get you off your platform. Okay. And kind of the last thing, not least, keep your sanity. Okay, keep your sanity. Your mental health status is very important. A lot of people get on social media and they're too engulfed in what's going on, and they end up losing themselves in it and don't realize it until it's someone outside looking in. A lot of things can happen. You're going through these things, you're going through this, you're going through that, and then when you come on YouTube, you're basically going through kind of like the same thing, but a different type of situation. You don't want that, because your mental health is most important, and your physical health as well. So you want to make sure you take that wellness check, because at the end of the day, you are the one that has to take care of yourself, because all these people on YouTube are not going to be here to, take you to the hospital, or maybe even the psychiatrist. So you want to make sure that you are keeping your sanity, because at the end of the day, you could be perfect or not perfect. You could be fine one day, but going out your mind the next, if you let people into your head and easily influence you, and you don't want that, and you don't need that. So you make sure that you take that break if you need to. And when I mean take a break, you take the break. You see what I'm saying? Take a break from YouTube altogether until you come and refresh, even if it's a week, a couple days, and then come back and come back with some nice fresh content. But a lot of people don't know how to take breaks. A lot of people don't know how to do that, because they are too addicted, and it means that they already too engulfed and too in tune. So it's kind of too late for those people. But for those of you that are just tuning in, for those of you that are just starting YouTube, just make sure you keep your sanity. Stay in your lane and have that tunnel vision, because you will have people that want to break you down. They want to see you break down and come out your character. But at the end of the day, you have to be stronger than that, because that's just what it is. You have to have that thick skin and be stronger than that. I have been on YouTube since 2012. Nobody has broken me down, and nobody will ever will. Okay? I do what I do, and I do it well. I ignore people all the time. I don't have to use the block button, because I could just put my blinders on and keep it moving. I act like I don't see you. I would do the same thing in real life. Okay, I can look right in your face and think like, I don't know who you talking to. I don't know you. Amnesia. Okay, cherish out here. Okay, it's just simple as that. So you have to be the person that has to be within yourself, stay grounded, meditate, pray, whatever that you have to do, write in your journals, planners, whatever. But just be yourself. That was in the first part. Be yourself. Be original. And definitely keep your sanity. Because people will try to drive you to another level. So don't let them drive you. You drive yourself around them and keep it moving. They'll get mad. They'll probably hate. Or probably try to throw palm tree shade. But ignoring in silence. Because you can't interpret silence. And people that are haters or people that is against you hate that. So you have to learn how to do that. And it's so simple and easy for me. I can't speak for anybody else, but I can only speak for me. And these are the tips that do help me because I have friends on YouTube. I do. I have friends on YouTube. But I pick and chose the friends, okay? And some people had to leave. You see what I'm saying? But at any rate, keep it. Be great. Just be great. Don't give up on your channel. Do what you gotta do. If you are doing what you have to do, if you are passionate about your channel, if you want to go somewhere with your channel, if this is what you want, you have to show the action. You have to show your subscribees. Because if you don't, they're gonna be like, what you doing? And that's what I would be like. But I'll be thinking in my head, maybe they having a rough day, maybe. But no, at the end of the day, it's like, bruh, surround yourself around people that are optimistic, encouraging, and inspiring. And it will get you far. Okay? So that's just basically about that. So I hope this was helpful. This was part 2. If I got to do a part 3, I'll do a part 3 if I think of something. But thank you guys for chit-chatting with me. I wanted to come on here and do a part 2 because I just sat here and thought about it. And that's just basically about that. If you have any survival tips for anybody out there, put it down in the comment section below. All of it is welcome. I think I'm going to do a premiere, so put it in the comments as well, too. But put it in the comments after because the video is over and I should have said that in the beginning. So put it down on whatever that you forgot to type in the chat. You could definitely put it down in the comment section below. All comments are welcome, even the hateration. Okay, thank you for the view, Bill. I love it. So but anyway, I'm done, you guys. So if you have any questions, comments, for that, it's watching. Peace, bye.